Living out in the countryside, sometimes we have a couple of issues, and one of those is we have a well, which our water is safe to drink, but it comes out pretty warm, and it's not filtered down as much as, say, your city water is. So I am excited to show you guys this new water purifier slash chiller from SimPure. They sent this to us and we've been using it for the last couple of weeks, and it has been extremely nice because we can get chilled water straight out of here. It's like getting it out of the tap, and I don't have to worry about keeping water bottles stocked in the fridge as much. So it has got a tank on the back here. This is where you actually fill it up. It's just over a gallon, and then the magic starts happening. This has got 7 different filtrations, including UV filtration, and as the water will go through, it goes through a chiller and comes out through here. It's really easy to use. Literally, once you fill it up and you want cold water, you push cooling and it will cool down the water, and then when you're ready to have cold water, push the button and out comes our 45-degree water. So not only does it have cold water, but also if you want just room temperature water, you can do that as well. They have an ambient button here for ambient temperature water. Our water here is right around 450 parts per million. Through this water filtration system, we're able to get that down to almost 0. I think we're at like 3 parts per million. So you will be able to get rid of 99% of whatever bacteria and stuff is in your water, whether it's chlorine or heavy metals or things like that. And if you're worried about keeping track of when your filters are ready to be replaced or not, don't even worry about it, because it's all built in here, and when they're ready to be replaced, you've got your first and your second stage filters here, and those will notify you when you're ready to change them, and they are super easy to change. There's one cover here. You're going to push that down and lock it, and then there is another one here on the front side as well. But if you're looking to have a pitcher of water, you also can remove and use the pitcher, just as easy as filling up and using a cup. So I want to give a huge thanks to SimPure for sponsoring today's video. Like I said, we really enjoyed this. If you guys are looking for a quick way to filter and cool your water at the same time, go ahead and go check it out. I will leave a link down in the description. Especially with how hot it's been this summer, it's been really nice to be able to just come in, grab a glass, put it, and fill it up with cold water. So thanks to SimPure for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to it.
I dumped an entire bag of corn right here yesterday. It's completely gone. I've got my trail camera to see when the pigs are down here, but guess what? I just heard them right over there, which means they're down here right now. They ate an entire bag of corn. What in the world? Okay. Do we bow hunt one? Or do we just shoot one with a pew-pew? Because they're right there. Y'all want to go for a bow hunt? We're going for a bow hunt. I'm going to set this camera up. May as well. Went to all the work of grabbing it, so may as well put it up. Question is where? I think they're coming through the property right there and right there. Crazy thing is I brought the boys down here on a bike ride this evening, and there was a deer right there, and I thought I heard pigs at that point, but I didn't know for sure if it was pigs or not. Turns out it was pigs, and so there was deer and pigs here at the same time. We're gonna sneak over here and see if I can get some footage of these things. I mean, everywhere I dumped corn, there's nothing left but dirt. They finished wiping out all of the plants. There's no plants left here. This is absolutely insane. I do want to get my tree stand up in this tree right here. I can get a tree stand right there and shoot deer, or not deer, pigs all in this field. It works really good. But seeing as the pigs are already here, there's no way. Oh, here's a little snake. Where'd he go? All right, y'all. I'm just trying to get everything set up here as quick as I can. I'm using Montec 100 grain broadheads. And yeah, should be good.
Are you taking your gun?
I will probably take the pistol just in case. All right, I'm set up. Don't got much light. Got my rangefinder. Should be able to get pretty dang close. I'll basically go out there, sit there, and wait until they show up. They're gonna be getting out and start walking around like probably right now, would be my guess. Yeah, this is crazy. Just right on our back porch, basically. Probably, well, the pigs are only 50 yards from my neighbor's house, which is crazy that they get that close. They do not care. Moved off. When I rode that bike out of here, it was pretty loud. So they may have got up and moved. I thought I heard him over on the neighbors. Hard to tell. I don't know where they ended up. They honestly could have just still been laying there, but I would have never known. So we're gonna go put the bow up. It's too dark now to shoot. In Oklahoma, you can actually get a nighttime shooting exemption if you have thermals, and you can hunt with thermals at night. I don't have any thermals, which is a bummer. But I'm gonna have to regroup tonight and figure out what I'm gonna do about this, and maybe come up with a plan B for tomorrow. Possibly trap some more. We'll see what the camera intel says. If they're there in the middle of the night, middle of the day, just kind of gather some more information and get a plan together to get some of these taken out. Good morning, everybody. We got a big day today. We got a lot we got to do, but we got to get this trailer unloaded. One, my neighbor needs the trailer. It's his trailer. He needs the trailer back tonight. And number two, we got to go pick up some cattle panels for the trap that we're going to be building in today's video. So Marcy's going to come out here and help me unload this trailer. We really don't have a good place to put everything. So I guess we're just putting it on the ground for right now. I'm hoping the weather is cooling off, y'all, and we're gonna get some work done on the shop. It's been a long time just sitting here doing nothing. That's because it's been 100 degrees, and you can't work out here when it's 100 degrees welding, cutting, and in between these two boxes, you melt. So we've been this project has been put on pause, but we're about ready to start back up with it. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing unloaded. The boys are out here just riding bikes, having fun, enjoying it. Our first family bike ride ever. We got Maverick on his little Stasic. I'm on the Havasco cargo e-bike, and Marcy's on the foldable e-bike. Hi, Goose. You're doing skids? Good job. That's good practice, man. Wear out that tire. Come here, Marcy. You're going so slow I can't even see you. I got the twins on here with me. Mavi, you're gonna crash into us. Good job, Mavi. Go, go, go! Maxing that thing out. He's going 15 miles an hour, 16 miles an hour. That's pretty good. 16. Yeah. Woohoo! So Maverick was about the twins' age when I started taking him in the truck. We're literally just driving right there to pick up the trailer. And I threw Harvey in the car because he wanted to come with me. And then as soon as I put him in the car, Paxton lost it. So I said, all right, Pax, I guess you're coming too. So here we go. This is absolutely insane. It's the first time taking the kids, the twins, with me in the truck. Usually it's Maverick, but he actually wanted to stay and play in the dirt. So this time I got the twins with me. What do you think, Harv? Huh? And Paxton does good just sitting. Harvey is an explorer. He can't sit still for more than 2 seconds. So ought to make this interesting.
Yeah.
What are you doing today?
Yeah.
Huh? What you been doing? Did you ride your bike?
Yeah.
Say, yeah, I rode my bike a bunch. There's a spider web in the window. How did I do? Oh no, I don't have a hitch on. I forgot about that. All right, I'll be back. Stay there. I forgot I took it out because I had to use the pin yesterday in Marcy's car to take the e-bike with us. So that's funny. No pin. Let's see how those boys listen. What are you doing? You climbed in the back. Oh, nasty. I don't know how old that pretzel is. Caca. Caca. These boys absolutely love being out here, love working. Harvey running around on his bike. Maverick's pond, he said he's building right here. Looking good. Paxton wants to come so bad. Look at that, please. What? Wow, that's kind of crazy.
You're gonna hit the bed springs.
Sorry, Pax. If you didn't have to take a nap, I'd take you with me. It's the first time the twins have ever shown interest in coming with me when I leave. You know, 99% of the time it's Maverick, and he always wants to go with me. And 99% of the time I do end up taking Maverick with me, but he didn't want to come this time. And the twins, like I said, I would have brought one of them, but they are going down for naps in like 15 minutes. So I really don't want them falling asleep in the car on me. Welcome back, everybody, to the channel, though. It is day 70, 90, 90, 87. 87 or 88? Whatever that number was. So we're cruising right along. We're going to hit a day 100 here, and I am so excited. 100 days straight vlogging is going to be insane. But right now, we have got this hog problem that I've got to get under control. So that is what I'm doing right now. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. I did some other work this morning, working on getting some collaborations done and things like that. For those of you who don't know, we do advertisements for brands, and that is how we make a good portion of money to help support the channel and make daily vlogs possible. So thanks to our sponsors, all of those that sponsor us with different products and things like that. It helps us to make videos for y'all every day, which is what we want to be doing, and is what y'all want to be watching. So we are, though, today going to be building a brand new trap on our property. If y'all remember, I built a hog trap down on my neighbor's property, and we caught quite a few pigs in that trap. Well, now they've moved over onto my property, and so I want to set up a trap on our property. It will probably be a permanent trap, meaning I'm just going to set it up and plan on leaving it, because the pigs seem to come around once a year. This year, though, they've actually been around all year. They've been here for like 6 months. So I'm going to go ahead and build a new trap, show y'all how I'm doing that today. A lot of people have said, why don't you just talk to Daniel Arms and use his trap or whatever. His trap is like a $10,000 trap, and he's got major pig issues that he's dealing with himself right now. So
he's obviously using that, and there's really no good way for me to be able to borrow it. So I would love to get one of those traps sometime eventually, but with them being, I think I want to say there were 10. I looked at them last night. Maybe they were 7,000. I don't know. They were a lot more than I can afford to spend. We're going to do this trap for under $150, so a lot less than that. But that being said, I am headed to go pick up the cattle panels right now. We're going to get those picked up, and then right as the heat of the day hits, we're going to go set it up. Seems like that always is the way it goes. Well, I think they got a couple. They got a bunch of them. They're just gonna get me loaded up here. Hopefully it will be pretty quick. Looking good, looking good. 130 bucks. I got some wire to tie the fence panels together and some new wire fencing pliers. So we would have been right about 110, I think, just for the panels. So not terrible. They're 16 foot, so 16 times 5. Gosh, what is that? It'll be a decent sized trap. We're gonna, put them in a circle. So should turn out looking really good. We got to go get corn, and Marcy needs some popcorn from the store as well. So quick little run into town. Oh, and I got to get a fuse for Maverick's dirt bike. Maverick's dirt bike blew a fuse today. So I'm going to go get him a new fuse so that he can ride his dirt bike. Well, they got it. So we're going to go ahead and grab it. I forgot Maverick's part. I got Marcy yellow popcorn. I don't know what she wants the yellow popcorn for, but she wants some yellow popcorn, so we got that. I gotta get the corn for the pigs. Maverick's part. Can't believe I forgot it. Run back in there and see if I can grab it real quick. So it looks like all they have is this pack, and I need the 30 amp. There's only one 30 amp in that whole pack. 10, 15, 40. You gotta be kidding me. I really don't want to go to another store because I have the trailer, and AutoZone does not have a good parking lot, so I may just have to get these and have some extra ones. So my neighbor has let me borrow his trailer for years. The safety chains are completely wore out and trashed on it, and the cranking handle is wore out and it doesn't have the crank, so you have to sit there and crank it bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into O'Reilly's. I got the chains. I gotta see if they have the a crank. I don't know if they do. Hopefully they do. I'll at least get the safety chains put on it though for him. And there we go. I'll at least get the safety chains put on it for him though, and then order a crank if I can't find one, but hopefully I'll be able to here. I got Maverick's part, but I did not get the other trailer part, so I'm gonna have to order one online. Looks like that's gonna be the only way I can get it, so I'll order that. Won't get to it. He's gonna pick up his trailer tonight. He's got to use it for something, so I'll at least hopefully get the chains welded on, get him some new safety chains put on there, and then surprise him with the other stuff a little bit later, I guess. Other than that, I think I am ready to head home. It has been an adventure, taken quite a bit longer than I thought to get this all done. And now it's the heat of the day. Yippee, nothing like working in the heat of the day. I got your parts. Yeah, grab your dirt bike. We can fix that real quick.
Okay, my dirt bike can't work.
Okay, turned off. Okay, now no doing the spinning tire thing, okay? Because that's what broke it. Okay? Thankfully it's an easy fix, but understand? Yeehaw! Okay, let's throw your helmet on. Nice, easy fix. So location is going to be important for where I put this trap for a couple of reasons. One, so that the pigs get into it. Two, I want it to be permanent / semi-permanent. I mean, obviously I can move it if I ever need to, but I don't want to have to move it. I want it to be in a place that it can stay for the rest of ever, I guess. And that way, if I ever need to move it, I can, but it's not, I don't want it to be in the way. So I want it to be in a place where I can set it and leave it. And whenever we have hogs this year, next year, or the year after, we've always got a way to get in there and set the trap and catch the pigs. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with as far as trying to find a location. I did used to have one right here under the cedar tree. To be honest with you, I'm almost thinking we do put it over here on this fence line. Because, well, I'll jump out here and walk you guys through what I'm dealing with as far as location goes. So the pigs were back in here last night. Here's a couple pictures of them running around, just destroying stuff in here last night about 1:45. So now that I've got the trap, I'm just trying to figure out where a good place to put it would be. This area over here is not too bad. They're coming in on the other side of that tree right there, and then coming down over here. There also is a gap in the trees right here. Right here isn't a bad place for it, but we have got a pile of trees and tree branches and stuff that we need to burn. And so setting up the trap anywhere over here, I guess isn't really gonna work. They'd have to like funnel through this and come over, which they could do, but I wanna make it easy for them to be able to get in here and access, so that hopefully I have a better chance of catching them and catching more of them. So that's not gonna work for a trapping area. We can't obviously set the trap right here in our duck pond because we're gonna be planting, tilling, cultivating that area, and it's going to be flooded, which is a slight problem with this area as well. If I was to set it up right here, the trail camera is over on that tree. They actually knocked the camera over last night. If I put it right where they've been, for one, there's no shade, which makes it hard if you trap them during the day or whatever. They can overheat, which would just not be good. And so I want to pick a spot that is in the shade, and that spot also floods as well, which leaves me with, really, I have no idea what options. I got no idea what options. Look at this, just completely destroyed this whole entire place over the last couple of nights. Kind of my last option is over in this area, which is probably not a bad idea. Fairly easy to get to, completely shaded, open, and you can see, well, y'all probably can't see, it kind of slopes and it's a high spot kind of between these trees and then along the shade line right there. So if I can put it up in that area, I think that'll be out of the way and completely shaded the entire 24/7, all day. I'd have to draw those pigs over. Oh, I don't know how far that is. Maybe 80 to 100 yards. I'd have to attract them from where they're at over there to over here to trap them. But I think that's probably okay. So after the last time I did this, and I saw what damage the little hogs did to the trap, we're gonna double it up. We're gonna make it even stronger. I got 12 gauge wire to tie the panels together, and I'm gonna put in twice as many fence posts as I did on the last trap as well. Time for some T-posts. It's going to be a big trap. I've got one more panel to set up there. Y'all can't barely see it, but I've got one more panel to screw to attach on there. And I got to go get the door and the post pounder. We'll grab the post pounder, come down here, pound those posts in, and then go get the door and see if we can't get that door put up. Wow, we're actually growing corn in there. That's hilarious. So that's all corn that's growing in there. It obviously is not going to grow, not grow well. I think I've got everything here. Hopefully, I'll cut this trap door out. If I can get this thing out. Holy cow, that was tricky. Oh, I'm glad I don't have to take down all of these panels and move them. It's such a pain in the butt. And I know pigs will be back here, so this will work great because we can just double up. We got two traps now. I do need to build another door, which is another reason why I grabbed this door, because I wouldn't mind just copying the design of it, make it a little bit wider. But I'll end up just copying it and building another door exactly like it. That way we can have one here, one at my place, maybe make it a couple extra, sell them or something, make a little bit of money. We made it. Heck yeah. The trap is up and ready to be pounded in. It is hot and I gotta take a break. It is like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, hottest part of the day. Thankfully it is in the shade, but it is still probably close to 100 degrees. So I'll take the tractor back up to the house, load it full of our steaks and bring them back down here. But this is a huge trap. It is 5 16-foot cattle panels So we should be able to catch a lot of pigs in it. The door's going to go over there, as you can see, and then I'm going to run a string across the pen back over to the other side of this pile right here, and I'll be able to kind of peek my head around the corner right there, watch them. If it's full, ready to be closed, then I'll pull a rope and the door will close and all of the pigs will get trapped. My goal is to really try and trap all of the pigs at once. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but I want to try and get at least 15 or 20 of them trapped at one time. Just because how quickly they learn, you want to try and get as many of them as quickly as you can.